The SEC just charged Fibrogen with securities fraud for lying to investors about their drug development progress. According to the National Law Review, this biopharmaceutical company agreed to a settlement under Section 17A2 for obtaining money through false statements. Fibrogen develops treatments for anemia and other conditions, but apparently, they were also developing creative ways to mislead investors. The September 5th settlement was announced September 16th, showing how the SEC is cracking down on pharmaceutical disclosure fraud. Biopharmaceutical companies are particularly vulnerable to disclosure fraud because they rely on complex clinical trial data that investors can't easily verify. The SEC settlement allows Fibrogen to resolve charges without admitting guilt, which is typical for pharmaceutical companies caught lying. Administrative proceedings are less severe than federal court cases, but they still result in significant penalties and investor compensation. This case demonstrates the SEC's continued focus on pharmaceutical industry disclosure practices and investor protection. Pharmaceutical companies frequently mislead investors about clinical trial results, regulatory approval timelines, and market opportunities. The settlement provides some compensation to investors harmed by inadequate disclosures, but it's probably pennies compared to their losses. When pharmaceutical companies can settle securities fraud charges without admitting guilt, it encourages more aggressive lying to investors.